For the sock bun, you will need a pair of black socks. I used a silk socks. You also need a pair of scissors. First, you start off by cutting the toe section of the black socks. Next, you'll notice that I'm going to use the section that I did not cut off and start to roll. As I roll, I make sure the sides are snug by pulling it apart on the side. As you make sure it's snug on the side, also make sure it is snug on the bottom because that will give you that round shape. Continue to roll it downwards and pull it at the socks ends to make it tight. When you finish, you will have a small section left over. Flip the socks bun over and make sure that as you do that, the side that is left over, you wrap it around the sock bun to give it that round sock bun look. So now Big Sis is ready for our hairstyle. For this, you're going to need a couple of duck pins and the long ones, 2 buns. Next, you're going to need some bobby pins, and you're going to need 2 elastic, headband. And every girl needs a hair accessory. The first thing you want to do is that you want to do this on stretched out hair. What you first do is you first section the hair going from ear to ear. So the first one that we'll do is the back, and with the back I'm just going to take a little bit of my spritz, DIY spritz, and spray the end of our hair right there. I'm going to use my hand to smoothen it, work it in. Next, I'm going to use my DIY shea aloe butter. Take a little bit of that. You can use any styling cream that you want to, but I really want a soft hold. I don't want a heavy hold. Next, you want to take your bun that you made, your bun maker, put that through the hair, and you can see how snug it stays in there. So next, we're going to spread the hair around the bun maker. We're going to take our elastic and put that right over the bun. And we're going to loop it around twice. You notice how I'm holding it snug because it tends to want to ride up, but make sure that you put your hand over the elastic so that it doesn't ride up. So I'm going to put it again twice. Now if your bun maker starts showing, just push the hair to hide it. That is why you want to use a black one. So now all I'm doing is just doing a roll with our own hair and kind of just rolling the hair underneath. I'm gonna stop and put a bobby pin in. So that kind of gives it a double bun look. Very good. So as you can see, it gives it like a double bun look. For the top section, we're going to take our hair and put the bun maker inside the slot right here. Be careful so that you don't pull too much on the ends of the hair. So now I'm just going to pull a little bit of the hair out. I'm going to do the same thing that I did at the back. The only difference here is that I'm going to release about 2 sections on each side. So one section here, I'm going to release it. I'm going to take my duck clip this away, and repeat the same thing on the other side. So now I'm gonna only work with this section here. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna take the hair, spread it. So I decided to use a longer headband because I didn't realize our hair had grown so much. So you're gonna take this and the area where you've clipped away, put that through it. Now work the elastic band or the headband down the bun maker right here, holding the elastic band so that it doesn't move. Okay. And then proceed to wrap it twice. What you now do is you now take the hair and proceed to rolling it upwards into the elastic. So it's gonna look something like this. So this is our two-tier level. Now remember these sections that we clipped away, and I'm gonna take one section of it and I'm gonna do a simple twist and just run it down here, making it look like a crown, like a tiara. I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. And then pin it down. So for the edges, I'm gonna spritz just a little bit of my moisturizing DIY spray. Take a little bit of the shea butter. Toothbrush for the hair. Just gently brush the edges. Remember to accessorize. And this is our style.